Hi, Bothered Brigade. Here's what's bothering me tonight. Again, it's tonight. So let's talk about that, right? It is, as of recording, nearly 10 o'clock at night. And that has to do with a lot of things that are all kind of consequently bothering me today. Even though today was, all in all, a really good day. It was relatively smooth at work, still crazy busy because it's Christmas time, but nothing too bad or crazy happened, which is always good. And then immediately after work, it's time to do Christmas shopping. And I've actually gotten now pretty much all my Christmas shopping done, except for, I guess, sort of one other person potentially if another online gift doesn't show up in time. And getting some Christmas cards for people. Those are the last two things I need to do. But with that being said, the whole Christmas super busy, this is a problem for several reasons. First of all, I basically have not stopped except for, dinner just before this and my mandatory break at work. So, yeah, it's just been go since about 7 a.m. in the morning. So I'm exhausted. But everyone is out, with the whole, oh, it's the spirit of the season. Is it really possible to feel the spirit of the season when you are just so completely exhausted and you're constantly going out doing not just errands, but, oh, right, I need to try and find a gift for so-and-so so that keeps you up at night so you're not sleeping as well. All these different factors come together. But the extra audacity of all this is that it wasn't today, but yesterday at work, there was something someone said, I don't know if they're from HR or something, and they came down. And, it was just something they said that really stuck with me, and not in a good way. They said, remember everyone, it's a marathon, not a sprint. The implication of which is, look, don't run yourself ragged. We're all doing this together. Take time for yourself. And they even said that near the end of, you got to take time for yourself and your family and, take breaks and pause. And a part of me is thinking, okay, except that is definitely not the culture that you have encouraged at this workplace. It is very much, oh, hey, all right, we all better get ready for peak. We all know it's going to suck, but, it's just part of what happens. That's part of working here. I know you're leaving with a lot more stuff than usual, but, it kind of just has to happen. By the way, you still need to be back by X time, but you still also need to try and find time for your break, which, otherwise you get in trouble with labor if you don't take your break. So please take your full break. But here's work that is in excess of that. By the way, some of you are on rural, terrible roads. So you're driving slower, but no, you can't speed. And so whether they realize it or not, it results in all this extra stress and frustration. And so having someone come down and say, remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint, and you got to take time for yourself. Then why are we constantly being encouraged to take on more than we can reasonably accommodate? We're going in earlier to deal with, more parcels. All these different things is just, that's not how marathons work. And, you're also encouraging us to try and come in on extra days, on our days off, so that we can help move more freight. While you're also saying, just yesterday, right? They were also saying, but remember, it's important to take time for yourself and take breaks, take time for your family. You can't have it both ways. You can't say, look, downtime is important. By the way, can you work Saturday and maybe also this Sunday? Because it's really busy. We also need you to show up earlier on your days before, before your regular start time. Please show up earlier and earlier. So, it doesn't make any sense, right? And that sort of ties it into everything else. I am very glad and thankful that I've gotten basically the bulk of my Christmas shopping done in one night, just powering through a couple hours of shopping. However, it's worth noting that that was still something I felt I needed to do before even more of the Christmas rush. And because I know I'm already exhausted from work and the holiday season, which is all about, oh, we love the holiday season. It's so warm and cozy and lovely and all these holiday treats and spending time with family. And it's about remembering what's important in life. And we have a bunch of movies that tell us this. Anyone else feel like that's not what reality actually is anymore? Maybe this is going to become a Christmas miniseries. I really don't know yet, but there's also last year's series, so set yourselves with that. Anyway, it really feels like for all the talk of, remember what's important and, take time for yourself and enjoy the holidays. How? When everyone's working. And also, again, because of the pandemic, a lot of people don't have as much money. So everyone is stressed trying to make ends meet while inflation goes through the roof and, there's supply chain issues. So everyone is very much stressed due to a variety of factors, including, of course, societal pressure to perform the holiday, right? Oh, look, you got to get the tree and we got to decorate the tree and we got to figure out who's making the turkey or the ham or whatever it is you eat at Christmas. Then we got to figure out who's hosting it. Oh, I got to get the Christmas shopping done. By the way, I also got to work, and work is stressful and they're asking me to do extra hours. And this is like whether you're me or someone else, you've probably been asked, oh, hey, can you please come in and do an extra shift or something? So, all this work is happening for all of us while there's less pay and inflation is going up, and yet we're still expected to do the holiday thing. And we listen to music, including by artists that I like, telling us it's wonderful, it's great. This is, the most wonderful time of the year, right? But the reality is that not a lot of us are feeling that due to a variety of not only societal pressures, but also financial pressures and just pressures beyond our control. And it's all conspiring. And yet that's the reality. But what's surrounding the reality is the mythos of Christmas and time with family. And people are even telling us this at our places of work. I'm not even sure what to pin this on or the entire point of it. It's just that the dissonance between the reality and the expected holiday and, oh, you should be having a great time. It's just not matching up. And that is definitely what's bothering me today.